Naruto coldly rebuked Inari's pessimism, criticizing his constant tears and lack of resolve. This exchange left Inari feeling dejected. Later that night, Kakashi visited Inari to explain Naruto's troubled past as an orphan and the hardships he endured. Inari gained a newfound understanding of Naruto's struggles. The next day, Team 7 resumed their mission to escort Tazuna to the bridge construction site. However, Naruto overslept due to exhaustion from his training. When Kakashi and the others arrived at the site, they found all the workers unconscious, signaling trouble ahead. In the previous episode, Kakashi and his team arrived at the bridge, only to find all the workers lying on the ground. The thick fog on the bridge immediately put Kakashi on high alert, and he assumed a battle stance. In the dense fog, Zabuza and Haku also appeared on the bridge. With a glance, Zabuza and Haku could see that Sasuke had significantly improved his skills, and Sasuke realized that Haku was no ordinary opponent. Thus, they started to fight each other. To Sasuke's shock, Haku could cast ninjutsu with just one hand. However, Sasuke was not willing to be outdone. Using the fruits of his training, he surpassed Haku in speed. This forced Haku to reveal his true power and deploy his secret technique, demonic mirroring ice crystals. Meanwhile, Gato sent 2 assassins to secretly reach Tazuna's home, aiming to capture his family as leverage. At the critical moment, Naruto arrived and saved Inari and his mother. With his increased strength from training, Naruto easily defeated the enemies. This showed Inari that true heroes achieve results through silent effort, not by fleeing or crying. Afterward, Naruto rushed back to the bridge. At the same time, Sasuke, trapped within the demonic mirroring ice crystals, was in a very disadvantageous position. Haku darted between the ice mirrors, attacking Sasuke with needles. Sakura threw a kunai towards Haku, but Haku caught it with one hand. In this tense moment, a shuriken successfully hit Haku, saving Sasuke. The person who arrived was none other than Naruto. Seeing Naruto's arrival, Sasuke considered whether they could break this peculiar ninjutsu by working together from inside and outside. However, Naruto's careless approach surprised everyone, as he didn't realize he was stepping into Haku's demonic ice mirrors.
Since that was the case, they could only use brute force to destroy the mirrors. Sasuke used the Uchiha clan's specialty, Fire Style, Great Fireball Jutsu. However, the firepower of this jutsu wasn't enough to melt Haku's demonic mirroring ice crystals. Naruto tried using the multi-shadow clone jutsu to smash the mirrors all at once, but Haku defeated all of his clones within seconds. As the situation grew dire, Sakura continued to encourage Naruto and Sasuke from the sideline. Kakashi recognized Haku's jutsu as a bloodline limit, a rare genetic ability that even his Sharingan couldn't replicate. He realized that Naruto and Sasuke lacked the experience to defeat Haku, who had been trained by Zabuza to be a lethal assassin. Kakashi decided that a swift resolution was necessary and attempted to neutralize Zabuza. The only solution for Kakashi was to quickly defeat Zabuza and then assist Naruto and Sasuke. However, Zabuza had already seen through Kakashi's plan and used the hidden mist jutsu to stall him, kept Kakashi occupied. Back on the battlefield, Sasuke continued to improve through combat, adapting to Haku's speed and awakening the Sharingan for the first time. To protect Naruto, Sasuke took most of the attacks himself and was left in a critical condition. Seeing his beloved Sasuke severely injured, Naruto was enraged. He unleashed the red chakra of the 9 tails, instantly healing all his injuries. Under the powerful aura, Haku's attacks had no effect on Naruto. Naruto easily overwhelmed Haku, sending him flying with a powerful punch. After Haku's mask shattered, Naruto was surprised to discover that Haku was the boy he had met earlier. Haku then shared his past, revealing that he had been abused by his father due to his KK Genkai. It was Zabuza who showed him care and warmth, and Haku was willing to give everything for him. Back in the present, Haku saw himself as a failure and asked Naruto to kill him, but Naruto couldn't bring himself to do it. Meanwhile, Kakashi used the summoning jutsu to call upon his ninja dogs, which restrained Zabuza. He then prepared his ultimate move, Chidori, as lightning quickly gathered in his hand. At that moment, Haku suddenly appeared in front of Zabuza, using his body to block Kakashi's attack and sacrificing himself in the process. Taking advantage of the opening, Zabuza broke free and attacked again. However, Kakashi used his speed to overpower Zabuza, ultimately disabling both of his arms. The battle seemed to be coming to an end. Suddenly, the boss of the shipping company arrived with a large group of men, declaring that he would kill everyone, including Zabuza. The boss insulted Haku's body, enraging Naruto. He confronted Zabuza,
making him realize Haku's importance to him. With a kunai in his mouth, Zabuza fought through countless attacks to pierce the boss's body. Now severely injured, Zabuza used all his remaining strength to move step by step towards Haku's body. Afterward, Gado's henchmen were subdued by Kakashi and the gathered citizens of the Land of Waves. Zabuza asked Kakashi to bring him to Haku's side, where he quietly watched over him as Haku peacefully closed his eyes in the falling snow. With this, the first significant mission of Team 7 came to a close in a somber and heavy atmosphere. So concludes the story of Team 7's formation in Naruto. What challenges await Naruto next? On his long journey, what new companions will Naruto meet? This marks Orochimaru's first appearance in the series. Preparing to invade Konoha, he infiltrates the Chunin exam participants. The proctor, Anko, introduces the rules of the exam. Though she notices a woman with a serpentine appearance filled with murderous intent, she does not realize that it is her former master, Orochimaru. The participants must survive in a designated area and compete for scrolls. There are two types of scrolls, Heaven and Earth. The 26 teams have 120 hours to obtain both scrolls and reach the central tower on the map to pass the exam. Losing a teammate or opening the scrolls results in disqualification. Naruto's team obtains the Heaven Scroll and enters the Forest of Death. Shikamaru's team nearly reveals their position due to Choji's gluttony. Meanwhile, Shino's team, adept at survival, successfully sets a trap using the behavior of Konoha's local wildlife and secures a scroll. Meanwhile, when Naruto returns, he is defeated by Sasuke, who had already realized that the Naruto before him was an imposter. To prevent such deception, Sasuke devises a code phrase. Just then, the appearance of the Grass Ninja Trio disrupts their position. Naruto arrives and correctly answers all the code phrases. Sasuke approaches, knowing Naruto's forgetfulness, couldn't remember such a long code. The imposter Orochimaru is exposed, revealing Sasuke's careful planning. After Naruto was knocked away, he encountered a giant snake. Before he could resist, he was swallowed whole. Orochimaru, with just a glance, released such a killing intent that it left the two unable to move from fear. Desperate, Sasuke injures his own leg with a shuriken to break Orochimaru's control. Naruto uses shadow clones to burst the snake's belly, but Sasuke knows they're no match for Orochimaru. He knew that even with Naruto, their situation wouldn't improve and they were at risk of total defeat. He decides to surrender the scroll, but Naruto intervenes, asserting that he knows the real Sasuke is not this weak fool. Taking it back and punching Sasuke, Naruto then unleashes a portion of the Nine Tails chakra, attacking Orochimaru ferociously. Very soon, the bodies outside the examination hall were discovered. Anko was on high alert as if facing a formidable enemy. From the looks of the wounds, it was undoubtedly Orochimaru's doing. She immediately ordered her subordinates to notify the Umbu, while she herself entered the examination hall to search for Orochimaru. In a berserk state, Naruto single-handedly stops an attacking giant snake, but his meager Nine Tails power is no match for Orochimaru. He catches Naruto and applies a 5-element seal to seal him away. Sasuke, recalling Itachi's image in his mind, knows he cannot die here because he hasn't avenged his clan yet. With resolve, he activates his Sharingan to the second level, facing Orochimaru. Despite being beaten down each time Orochimaru gets serious, Sasuke retaliates using his Sharingan and Taijutsu, even managing to counterattack briefly. However, whenever Orochimaru got even slightly serious, Sasuke would get another beating. During the battle, Sasuke cleverly used a moment between explosions to perform the Sharingan windmill triple blade technique, pinning Orochimaru to a tree. He then executed the Dragon Fire technique. This flawless combo, however, had no effect, merely burning off a bit of Orochimaru's outer skin. Orochimaru easily broke free from the wires and used the paralysis jutsu to plant the cursed seal on Sasuke. This seal not only contained immense power but also a part of Orochimaru's soul. This became the key to Orochimaru's later resurrection. Next, Orochimaru encountered Anko, who had come to pursue him. Anko not only
bore the Heaven Curse mark but was also once Orochimaru's beloved disciple. She used her hidden shadow snake hands to grab Orochimaru and attempted to perform the twin snakes' mutual death technique, aiming to perish together with him. However, the Orochimaru she captured was just a substitution. Orochimaru easily controlled Anko, gently stroked her cheek, and told her that he had also planted the Heaven Curse mark on Sasuke, which had only a 1/10 survival rate because Sasuke was a more suitable vessel than Anko. To test the curse mark's effects, Orochimaru ordered 3 sound ninja to attack Sasuke. Sakura struggled to fend them off, but fortunately, her protector, Rock Lee, arrived just in time. Knowing it would be difficult to fight 3 opponents at once, he unwrapped his bandages and quickly moved in front of the enemies, using the powerful primary lotus. However, the enemy altered the terrain, significantly reducing the technique's damage. Subsequently, Rock Lee was attacked with sound waves, rupturing his eardrums. After he fell, the Ino Shikacho trio immediately appeared to protect Sakura. Though Chuji was initially hesitant to fight, he erupted into battle upon being called a fat pig by the enemy. Chuji used his human bullet tank, Shikamaru controlled the enemies with his shadow imitation technique, and Ino possessed one of the female ninjas. Despite gaining an advantage, their lack of combat experience soon put them in danger again. Fortunately, Niji arrived at that moment. Seeing Rock Lee lying on the ground, Niji became uncharacteristically angry and activated his Byakugan, ready to fight with all his strength. Just then, Sasuke awoke, his body covered with the curse mark, and terrifying power surged from within him. Sasuke quickly knocked Zaka to the ground and then suddenly appeared behind him, tearing off Zaka's arm. Everyone was stunned by this scene, and the enemies, sensing the danger, quickly retreated. Although the immediate crisis was resolved, this incident planted the seeds for Sasuke's future defection to Orochimaru. Meanwhile, Kiba's dog Akamaru suddenly sensed danger. Under Hinata's Byakugan, they discovered Gaara's team in the distance, confronting 3 Rain Ninja. The leading Rain Ninja felt provoked and used the Rain of Sanban technique, instantly firing countless Sanban needles. However, they were blocked by Gaara's sand shield. Gaara quickly lifted the Rain Ninja into the air with his sand and crushed him. The other 2 were mercilessly killed by Gaara as well. Kiba hurriedly called Hinata and Shino to escape, but Gaara was already bloodthirsty. Fortunately, Temari intervened in time, causing Gaara to stop. Gaara's performance quickly drew the attention of the head examiner, Anko. Not only did he break the record for the fastest completion of the Forest of Death exam, but he also emerged without a speck of dust on him. Such terrifying strength was beyond even that of a typical chunin. Naruto wasn't as lucky. They didn't have much time left. While Sasuke went to fetch water, Naruto and Sakura started thinking about forging a scroll. Just then, Kabuto suddenly appeared and held Naruto's hands to stop him. It turned out that the scrolls contained powerful hypnotic traps that would put them to sleep until the exam ended. After learning they lacked the Heaven Scroll, Kabuto suggested they ambush others near the tower's peak. Clumsy Naruto accidentally triggered a trap. The 3 of them realized that no matter how far they walked, they seemed to be going in circles. They were caught in a genjutsu. The enemy intended to wear them down before capturing them all at once. Sure enough, after being discovered, multiple shadow clones hidden in the shadows started closing in on Naruto's group. Kabuto was injured by a kunai while protecting Sasuke, who was affected by the curse mark. Sasuke deduced that all these enemies were illusions, and their physical attacks were sneak attacks orchestrated by the enemy. The priority was to locate the real enemy. The attacks continued through the night until morning. When the enemy believed the 3 were exhausted and revealed themselves to finish the fight, they discovered that the trio had disappeared. It turned out they were all Naruto's shadow clones, set up to lure out the mastermind. However, Kabuto's keen observation of the curse mark also made Sasuke suspicious of him. As expected, after separating from them, Kabuto went to meet Orochimaru. His real purpose in approaching Naruto was to check on Sasuke's condition. Anko informed the 3rd Hokage about Orochimaru's invasion intelligence. Everyone arrived at the exam venue, where the 3rd Hokage and Gekko Hayate explained the rules of the exam. This exam not only served as a promotion test for Chunin across various ninja villages, but also as a way for the 5 great nations to engage in mutual competition during peacetime. As a spy, Kabuto naturally didn't want to participate in the exam anymore, so he announced his withdrawal before it began. Due to the curse mark, Kakashi quietly warned Sasuke not to use the Sharingan. Sasuke's opponent was the Yoroi Akato, who possessed the ability to absorb others' chakra. This was orchestrated in advance by Orochimaru, who eagerly hoped Sasuke would use the curse mark's power. Sasuke found himself in a very passive situation. Naruto continuously cheered for Sasuke on the sidelines, which made Sasuke notice Rock Lee next to Naruto. He recalled using the Sharingan to record Rock Lee's taijutsu. Utilizing this knowledge, Sasuke suddenly erupted, kicking Yoroi into the air with one blow. So Sasuke created a completely new lion combo and suppressed the sudden outbreak of the curse mark in midair, successfully defeating the enemy. After the battle, Kakashi took Sasuke away and temporarily controlled the curse seal with a sealing jutsu. It was then that Orochimaru suddenly appeared. He didn't want his plans to take over Sasuke
Sasuke's body to be disrupted by Kakashi. Kakashi immediately used Chidori, intending to perish together with Orochimaru. However, Orochimaru was disdainful and, after confirming that the sealing jutsu posed no threat, leisurely left. At this moment, Shino also had his first battle. His opponent was none other than Sasuke's opponent from before, Zaku Abumi. Despite Zaka's touching backstory, everything was futile before absolute strength. Shino's family secret, passed down for generations, involved using his body as a nest for parasites from birth, allowing him to control bugs freely. After just one round, Shino used bugs to block the vent in Zaka's palm, rendering him useless on the spot. This easily secured his victory. Even Sakura, who thought she was proficient in chakra manipulation, felt immense pressure upon seeing how easily Kankuro defeated his opponent, Kakuro, with puppetry jutsu. The screen announced the next match, and surprisingly, Sakura was paired with Ino, her once best friend, now turned fierce competitor due to their rivalry over Sasuke. Provoked by Sakura, Ino, unwilling to be outdone, cut off her long hair and, with determination, attempted to use the family's secret ninjutsu, mind-body switch technique. However, the technique's weakness was its low accuracy rate, so Ino deliberately cut her hair, scattering it all over the arena. When Sakura was confused, Ino controlled chakra threads to directly manipulate Sakura through the scattered hair. Using this trap, Ino successfully entered Sakura's body, intending to make her surrender voluntarily. But at this moment, Naruto's shouting unexpectedly awakened Sakura's violent personality. She directly expelled Ino from her body. Thus, the battle entered into a prolonged fight until both collapsed from exhaustion after 10 minutes. So, no one advanced in this match. The competition moved on to the next match, where Temari from the Sand Village faced off against Tenten. Meanwhile, Shikamaru bluntly expressed how boring it was since the outcome was already predetermined, with Sand Village winning. Indeed, Temari's wind-release ninjutsu was Tenten's nemesis. With just a flick of her fan, Temari blew away all of Tenten's weapons like they were nothing. Temari proudly declared that this was the power of a heart. When you see the third star on her fan, you've lost. Although she initially intended to use her signature twin dragon, she was forced to use it early. Two scrolls rose into the air like blue dragon, followed swiftly by Temari. She unleashed numerous ninja tools, but merely increasing their quantity was ineffective. Temari revealed the second star on her fan, dispersing all the ninja tools. However, this didn't end it. Using chakra thread, Tenten controlled the fallen ninja tools and launched a second attack. Temari revealed the third star on her fan and effortlessly deflected all the tools. Not only did she use her wind-sized jutsu to send Temari flying, but she also insulted her by calling her trash. Perhaps this is also one of the reasons why Lee fought so desperately against Gaara during their battle. Lee managed to end the fight with just a fart. After Shikamaru outsmarted the sound ninja female ninja, it was finally Naruto's turn. In everyone's eyes, he was still the absolute loser. His opponent was Kiba Inuzuka, who spent 720 episodes as a dog human. Kiba nearly knocked Naruto unconscious with just one elbow strike. When Naruto stood up again,